Hi, my name is Jacob Capener, and I am a PhD student at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, and I'm a recipient of the Predoctoral Fellowship in Drug Discovery from the PhRMA Foundation. So I feel like I really enjoyed my science classes in high school, but I didn't exactly know how I wanted to apply that in undergraduate. So I remember feeling a little uncertain as I started, so I changed majors about 4 times until I actually joined an undergraduate research lab. And that's when I kind of found chemical biology to be sort of the field that I wanted to pursue. I think I found myself feeling like I wanted to go into lab after my classes. I didn't feel obligated to, and that was really the moment where I was realizing that I wanted to pursue a PhD in that field. So in my lab, we focus on understudied proteins. So the understudied protein I have taken an interest in is CK1 gamma. This is a protein that has only a handful of papers in the literature on it, and even fewer chemical tools. So our lab starts by building a chemical tool for the protein and then actually applying it to understand how that protein is involved in different cellular processes. The chemical tool is a selective inhibitor. So we are trying to get something that can A, get into cells, and then B, inhibit only our target protein of interest. Basically, it acts like an on and off switch for this protein. So when we do a biological experiment, we can toggle the activity of the protein using the chemical tool. For CK1 gamma, we believe that it's involved in the signaling pathway known as the Wnt signaling pathway, and we believe that that could potentially have therapeutic value in the treatments for cancer. The impact for me and for many young researchers is twofold. It brings both stability and confidence. So the acknowledgement from the PhRMA Foundation that my work is meaningful really helps me in feeling confident in the work that we're doing. And the funding itself brings a lot of stability to my lab, and just this knowledge that others have seen this research and agree that this is a valuable therapeutic target, especially when you're working on understudied proteins. That really goes a long way. It definitely comes in the form of failure for me. So my first project in my undergraduate lab, nothing worked. So it was like 6 to 8 months of just trying things, and it was not working, and it wasn't gonna work. But I remember thinking at the end of it, this was still such a valuable experience for me, and I enjoyed it so much in spite of all of that failure. And that's sort of the moment for me where I was like, well, I should probably keep going with this. If nothing worked, then I'm still wanting to stick around. I think it would be to join an undergraduate research lab, as soon as you think you have an interest in research. There's no pre-requirement. They will teach you everything you need to know in the lab, and it will go very well with your coursework. So I think that would be my advice, is to join as early as you start undergrad even. I would love to stay involved in the drug discovery process and find a job in an industry working in chemical biology and potentially assay development.